Now, next up we have a gentleman who's written a book. He's not here to sell you a book. No, he's written a book, and unfortunately it's not on sale aboard a Cunard ship yet, but I do have a copy here with me, and his name is Martinez Roca de Souza, and he is from our bars department. Good morning.
Good morning, Leo.
Wonderful. So it's they say everyone has got a book in them, and this book is beautifully written about Martinez's journey, and he will be outside the bookstore at 10:30 this morning. Is that right?
That's right.
Come along and meet him. Get one of his wonderful books, and he'll personalise it for you. It's a wonderful, wonderful story, and it's all about a fantastic human spirit, which of course we are very, very proud of in all of our crew. But Martinez has a very special journey that you can find out about. Well, thanks for
having me
on the show, my stars.
Thanks a lot.
What a talented crew we have. Isn't that marvellous?
Good. Now, what makes Martinez very unique is the fact that he's written a book. And we have it here. It's called My Way to the Seven Seas.
Yes, My Way to the Seven Seas.
Tell us a little bit about your book, Martinez.
So this is it, My Way to the Seven Seas.
My Way to the Seven Seas.
And I would suggest, I have to be honest, I haven't read it yet, but I would suggest this is a very good read because it's a true story of a young man that many of you will get to know on board the ship. So it's on Amazon, My Way to the Seven Seas, and it's Martinez's true story of how he got out of the slums of Brazil, the favelas, got himself an education, and got himself quite a lifestyle, travelling the world on one of the Cunard Queens.
And talking about our bar department, it's my great pleasure to welcome back to the morning show a gentleman who I haven't seen for a while, and as well as being one of our fine bar staff, he's an author as well. His name is Martinez, and he's on the show this morning. Good morning, Martinez.
Good morning, Paul.
Lovely to see you again. Lovely
Thank
to see you
nice
again.
to see you too. Thank you.
It's been far too long.
Yes, I would say 3 years already.
Yes, I think
since Queen Mary 2.
It's a few years.
Few years since Queen Mary 2. 2013 was the last time.
Disrespect is a slum area.
Yes, slum area. I actually was born in an inland city in Bahia. Bahia is the northeast of Brazil. And I moved looking for jobs. I moved to São Paulo.
At what age?
Where I was 21.
Okay.
And that time I didn't even have the high school. I didn't have jobs. I had a little money to go. I went to São Paulo, and that's when I had to live in the slums with three other friends. We were 4 of us in one room, and that's how I lived in there for 3 years, and then I decided I would come back to study. So
study where?
To finish my high school. I hadn't finished when I was 21, so I went back to school. I was 26. So 25, I'm sorry, 26 I started learning English. So that's when I went back, and then I carry on studying like all free. I got a scholarship to learn English. I couldn't afford to
Who gave you the scholarship?
It's we call it SENAC. It's a school of commerce. It's a school in Brazil. They have this. It's all for rich people, but whoever wants to study, if you have like good grades or if you have the profile for that, like your profile.
So your grades were good enough for you to qualify for the scholarship?
I was the only one to start. Like we were 14, and I was the only one to finish between these 14.
And
because
how long was that course?
It's for almost 4 years.
Okay.
Almost 4 years, that English course. And I did hotel hospitality, a technical, in another school for free as well. I couldn't afford to pay. Until I get my first good job. After learning English, I got a good job in a 5-star hotel, Marriott.
The Marriott, yes.
Yes, I worked for Renaissance. It's a Marriott hotel in São Paulo. And suddenly I could afford to pay the other courses, bartendering and other courses that I could do.
So all that training in English, you were staying in a favela with 4 other guys three other guys in one room. What size room was it?
It's not that big. It's like just one toilet. And this is my book. I have written these books in 2012. I left Queen Victoria. I had a break in Queen Victoria between Queen Victoria and Queen Mary 2 in 2012 to write it. So I wrote it and I self-published in Portuguese, my mother tongue language, because I'm Brazilian. Then I went back to Queen Mary 2. So people were like curious to know about this book. They wanted to have it in English. So I decided to asked someone to translate it. So I asked a journalist, and a British writer helped me out with the editing. So I self-published on Amazon in 2013. 2014, I met a publisher from Australia. They made this book in a very unique way with QR readers. These small barcodes that you have here. There are 26 of them all over the book. So you can actually read. As you can see, it's a normal book, a paperback book, but you can scan and actually watch the films, the movies. I mean, you can see my home village, you can see my journey. So if you want to know more about a crew member's life and how did we get here, like some of us, you know, how did I learn English and how did I find agencies and all that, this is a lot of about a crew member's life.
Yes.
So and I decided also to inspire the youngsters in my home village. They all wanted to know how did I get to know so many countries, and
Yes,
today,
how did you get to where you got? That's wonderful.
Yes. So
What a very unique way of reading a book as well, having that. I think that's that's a really good idea. And you're doing a book signing this morning now, aren't
this
you?
morning, 10:30, outside the bookshop, Deck 3.
And
I'm
the
doing
book is available in the bookshop.
the book is available in the bookshop, Deck 3 as well, Stereo EP.
Yes.
So I will be there today, this morning, 10:30. So I look
Lovely.
forward to see all my passengers.
Absolutely. Well done, and congratulations to you. Great achievement.
Thanks a lot.
And,
Thanks.
thank you for coming on the programme.
Thanks for having me here.
Great pleasure. That's Martinez, everyone.